Yes, but maybe e5. Yes, e5 he played. Knight f3. Yes, very optimistic. Knight c6, trying to cut also. Bishop b5. Knight f6. Yes, he will take. Short castle, yes. Bishop c5. Yes. Hopeless position. Knight take a5. Yes. Player I don't know who is playing against. Check, yes. Rook take f2. Knight take a5. Play d4. Yes. His opponent tried to make fortress. Rook f1. c6. Yes. d5. E take d5. C take d5. Bishop d7. Queen e2. Gave check. Yes. Queen e7. Bishop take d7. Check. Yes. Now he's trying. Yes. Maybe by queen b5 I can meet this move. Make some check. King c8. Yes. All change it now. Knight c3. Rook e8. But it seems losing due to bishop g5. Pawn up on h6, but... Yes. Looks not happy. Knight take d5. Yes. So. But queen d6 also a little bit slow.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Yes. Mhm. Yes. Bishop take f6. Queen take h2. I didn't see position well.
Let me test this one. I'm going to use my backup microphone just for a moment as I decide how or why the Microsoft Yeti Classic is not working. This morning I was fudging with my BIOS to get ready for Windows 11. Thank you for the subscription. 95 Horatio. Well, that was a real subscription too, not just your average Prime. Thank you very much for 30 days. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to actually go back to the starting song. If everybody missed that, that's terrible. I actually had a... Here we go. Let's start this stream again. Welcome, grasshoppers. If you, and don't worry, the next song will come up again. It's the playlist. Wow, is it that smart? I can't believe that I did that to myself. Let's check out how badly I played in that game. I did indeed play badly, if it was for only one move. I played one move. So here, knight takes e5 is the second most popular move. I'm not interested in looking at the engine just yet. But second most popular move, and this was really a blunder, and I took advantage of it almost accordingly. Bishop c4, bishop e2 definitely puts my opponent to the test, because on the next move I'm threatening to play e5. But I like this idea, and I had a complete plan of checking on e2 and overworking my opponent, and I enjoyed this position immensely. Now I'm after the d5 pawn, so this looked like it should work. And now all I have to do is not get checkmated. So what is the plan? Queen to c4 check? It's really a bummer. It's really a bummer that I, no board! You are correct. What is going on here? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to click here. And then it comes up in this window. No engine, as I said before. Thank you, Pegasus. You're keeping me on task here. I took 2 days off this week by accident. One because I was exhausted, and the second one because I realized I was under the weather because I was exhausted. And this morning I have done 6 reps of 25 push-ups, and I plan on doing 5 more before this morning is over. So I enjoyed this position completely. It doesn't matter if the computer disapproves, but this was my complete plan the entire way, all the way up until this moment here. I guess it is at this moment when I can force the issue. Perhaps I just have to play bishop to f4. I don't like h3. I like bishop to f4. Bishop to g5, h6. Alright, now h6 should also be a blunder. Yeah, queen to c7 is the way to take advantage of me. And now, for something completely ridiculous, I fell for this one. I had only queen to c4 check to stop it. You can't move to c8 because of bishop f4. Can't move to d8 because then there is no threat to my knight. Correct? Oh, then I get to start removing defenders. Now there's no threat to my knight. I gotta do it my way. Yeah, this should be clearly good for me, no matter how I wish to do it. Takes. I don't like this position, but it looks good. queen d5 check, king c8, knight f5. That's what I was thinking. So it all looks pretty good. So in this position, queen to c4 check, and I'm still totally winning. So bishop g5 wasn't that bad. Did he have queen to c7? No. So bishop to g5, if queen to c7, I can keep the advantage with bishop f4. And I'm not committed. So this whole line with knight e5 can stay a part of my repertoire. 95 Horatio, how was your last stream? I want to give them a proper shout out. I don't know if I raided you the other day. Did I raid you the other day, or did I just stop in and say hi? I can't remember. But I am looking for some collaborations to really make all of us better, stronger streamers. Later today, after a lesson I have right after this stream, I'm going to be doing snippets on how to use Lichess for my students. And also, I'm going to later piece those into a YouTube snippet or two on how best to use Lichess for all students, especially at Columbia Grammar. My co-teacher has an intro provided. This was just so much fun. How can this not be fun? What is he supposed to do besides bishop takes f2? So what was going to happen after the normal move? Knight takes f5, d4, c6 is usually what I've seen. I've usually seen c6. And then I play f4. Wow, I love it. I'm playing this every single time. So after d4, a6, which is the standard move, bishop e2. Good to know. Good to know. I just regroup. I don't really want to give up the bishop pair at all. Oh man. Oh man, am I having fun. Yeah, I'm just having fun. This is ridiculous. How often do you get to just shove your pawns at your opponent and let them enjoy life in general? I am covered in sun. You'd think that I might get a tan. I was working on my French this morning to get ready for Lunacat. $95 Horatio. Thank you. I enjoy the, hopefully this is an 11-round Swiss. This, by the way, I think you're allowed to enter all the way through round 6. Now I'm playing the French today. I'm working on my French, but in honor of Luna 19.
D5.
I am working on my French. She can be working on her Scottish. But By the way, the main difference, or at least the way I was told at some point, was that the Irish. So now I have to decide if I'm a classical or a winnower person. I really don't believe in the winnower. I don't believe in giving away the bishop pair. I don't believe in flailing about giving away a good bishop for pawn structure. I do, however, believe in the McCutcheon. I will challenge anybody. I did prepare the McCutcheon for the World Championship. I had a student playing in the World Senior Championship.
Don't like. Now Positional idea, bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow. Now
That
positional
was not the
idea,
move.
bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow.
Normally.
Knight e4. Queen d3.
Yes, c5.
FIDE difficult choice.
I do not know what is going to happen next, but this is getting a little bit crazy, as Dmitri would say. A little bit crazy. The McCutcheon. Alright, mark it down.
Queen a4.
I feel like I am already in
Still playing.
troubles.
g3. Yes.
Yes.
I was almost expecting absolute disaster for myself playing the French. That's correct. Absolute disaster.
Long castle on top. He played.
Wow. Okay. Calling my bluff.
Immediately attack using spin. Queen b5. Okay, give check.
97.
Small inconvenience. Small inconvenience compared to the inconvenience my opponent is going to feel in just a moment for even thinking about what they just did to me. I've not even begun to play this game
Yes.
the way it's supposed to be played.
c6.
So knight to p6.
And I think it's equal position. Yes.
Yes. Take on c6. Maybe some EO. Take on c6.
Now knight to b6. Knight to b6. Threatening
Yes.
knight to c4. Now let's just activate our pieces. I have all these threats.
Yes.
Rook to d4, knight takes e5. Wow. I'm not sure if this is the correct way of continuing,
Yes.
but I'm going to hesitate from playing anything just yet. Thank you, Frenier.
Queen was only
Swiss it up.
Play.
Thank you, Frenier, for joining. 11 rounds of absolute utter devastation. I don't even know where to begin, but I'll go with that one. Is that the Hail Mary? The Hail Mary trying to get me to take the bishop? They did save their bishop.
but okay.
This is not cool, kosher, copacetic.
Yes.
Rook takes e8.
My knees got weak. What's for?
a3.
Excellent move.
Where are we going to go from here?
Knight
Knight
take
take
e5.
e5.
Yes.
Yes.
Taking advantage of pins 101. $95 Horatio. Oh, what should I improve? I cannot tell you about the value of going over every last one of the world champions.
Yes.
Oh, I can't do that. I was gonna play rook takes c2, rook takes b2, queen takes a3,
Yes.
Yes.
but I can't. Oh no, my knight. Exactly. Thank you so much. I was very lucky there. I was very, very lucky in that game. What happened in that game? Let's just analyze that one again. This is the luxury of a Swiss over a... I'm gonna practice my French. Apostolette for the 9 months. Beast mode. He is a god. He is a... I should just make him a VIP. I don't think a sword is worthy of him, but he is amazing. One of the best mods one could ever ask for. And I don't know if he saw my last game, but it was almost worthy of. And then b takes c3, knight e4, queen g4, and in this position, believe it or not, I am a king f8 person. Just for future reference, I am a king f8 person. I also like g6 as played by Ivanchuk, I believe. If I can find the game. Oh, maybe it was against Ivanchuk? Hold the phone here. So king f8, is that it? Oh, I'm sorry. Ivanchuk and I like king f8. And I did prepare this opening for nothing less than the World Chess Championship. Now the best move here for white is h4, in my opinion, my honest opinion. Going up here, best move for white is h4 because I prefer the endgame after knight takes d2, king takes d2, queen to g5 check. I don't mind this endgame at all. And if I'm in a fighting mood after bishop d3, I will also consider c5. Played by the late Grandmaster Bakirov in 1989. I will consider it. What a move. So knight takes d2, queen takes d2, and Ivanchuk plays c5 here. So this is also an option. Basically, oops. We're going to keep on going. Wait! VIP on mod. No, I don't want to lose you. Yeah, g6. Some of your favorite moves. You should be a McCutcheon man, although it's so hard. But the fighting French. The fighting French. Yesterday, the Carl Khan took us except for Ali Reza's disastrous handling of it because he wimped out. Yesterday, Ali Reza wimped out in this position with bishop f5, which is what I call the S&M variation. Sorry about that. That was my 8:20 reminder to get something done. This is the S&M variation. If you like being tied up, tortured, punished, beaten, bloodied, bishop f5 is the Carl Khan move for you. If you like to stand your ground and attack your opponent, c5, as played in all of the other variations by Fedosiv, I believe, and it would have been played, or was played, by Tingley on the first board, as she has a 2-point lead, winning with black in the Carl Khan. That's so funny. It is a sign of your youth, Apostolate. It is a sign of your youth to have that as a statement, honestly, because every opening E5 double question mark indeed. E5 double question mark. Let's just bishop F5 double question mark. Where is it? Oh, I'm not in analysis mode, so I can't put the double question mark on here. But if we check the engine stats, you'll notice that after E5, which seems to be the only way that white is +5 to me, is by playing bishop F5. Everybody like Fabiano who have memorized these variations knows that C5 is the top engine move. Once you get to this point, there is a decimal point separating them, but C5 obviously, and this is no longer as good as it used to be. '26 Deshi. Oh my god, I'm really falling away. That's terrible. So bad. Alright, let's get back to business. Kingslayer Sloan is still duking it out in an endgame with Max Ainsley, who is, of course, suspect. Deshi is the Japanese word for participants in the dojo. I would almost go as far as to say students. Dedicated students of the dojo. Oh no, a demonstration in technique. Oh, King F7 and we draw! Yes, Kingslayer Sloan. Keep that opposition. Keep that opposition. Do not go anywhere. Stay right there. Wow, Max Ainsley did not have a handle on it. Carlanga, Coach Quasi, how are you? I feel like Coach Quasi should be a streamer. Coach Quasi is a streamer. Crazy. I like it. I'm not sure how crazy he is, but he is visiting. He is lurking. Well, hey, Coach Quasi, copy. Coach Quasi is in the audience. Give him a follow. He definitely deserves a follow. Please check out these streamers with help and improvements and anything you can give them. Give them all your support because we're all here trying to get better together. They shouldn't sort the users alphabetically. They should sort the users by how many followers they have, so that way you'll know immediately what's going on, right? Arabs. It's great to have Arabs in the lurking audience as well. Arabs. No, I shouldn't shout out. I shouldn't shout out Coach Quasi. Yeah, okay, let's just say they should give you the option of sorting. They should give you the option of sorting. Oh my God, Arabs is streaming right now, and he is in the backdrop. That is so funny. Great to have you anyway. He's lurking and he's streaming. That's pretty crazy. Unless I've spelled his name wrong. That's definitely him, yeah? That's how I got to him. That's so funny. Good for him. Lily Red Wolf. Whoa! Lily Red Wolf? Don't tell me you're also streaming. That's crazy. Why do we have all these streamers lurking? Gotta love it. Hold the phone. Lily Red Wolf. Shoot Lily a follow. I know we don't have a huge audience, but we are here. What? Did I misspell it? Oh, I did misspell it. That makes sense. Because I didn't get it. So basically this was going to be a draw. What? White resigned? What happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. Oh no, Rogan. He didn't keep the opposition in that position. Here's how it's supposed to be done. Right? We have it simultaneously in sequential rounds. And this is also the same thing, basically. If the pawn is shoved, the king moves over and it's stalemate. You should always keep the opposition to the pawn so that the king can't move to that square. That is what's incredible. Quite incredible that Rogan did not manage that one. That was pretty incredible, I have to admit. I want to add both of those from round number 2 to the studies. But definitely give Lily Red Wolf a shout. This is very crazy.
Yes. Yes.
So we're going to control the center. We're going to do our best to control the center. I wonder if Lily Red Wolf is also a graphics designer.
D6. D4.
You know, we're going to go old school with F4 against the knight or. This requires some preparation. Queen to B6. Mistakes. Back on what you do. Against Queen to B6, A3 is often the move. What? Dudovich.
Bishop E2, why not?
Even though I wanted to play Queen F3 on the next move, I did. I wanted to play Queen F3 on the next move and sacrifice my D4 knight. It's so annoying that my opponent stopped me from playing Bishop to E3. So is he going to take with the pawn? I don't know. Is he going to help me develop?
No. Why not?
Anyhow, 'cause everybody loves you now. This is all part of the plan, by the way. All part of the plan.
E5.
Because everybody loves you now. Oh, I can't play knight d5. Maybe I should have played it last move. Time. This is one of my favorite songs from Cold Spring Harbor. How many guesses do you need?
Yes.
ICC Condra? LCC Condra? I do have to.
Revenge. Some revenge.
Maybe I can get even more out of this. Ain't you proud? But everybody loves you now.
Yes.
Doing my best to win material one move at a time.
Bishop B6. FIDE design.
This is not getting good, that's for sure. So, interestingly enough, you have to be a dragon player to play the Knight Orf as well. I believe in a firm grounding in the dragon. By the way, the dragon in this particular position is G6. You definitely need to study all of the Sicilians to play them well. In general, I recommend Knight C6 to everyone who wants to play the Sicilian. You should play 64 games with every opening. This is a number I bandied about with Grandmaster John Fedorowicz when we were teaching together. He thought 64 was an arbitrary number, but I said it's at least a Chessic number. 64 games with every opening. Let's check the opening book over here for me as a player, as black. As black, I have played this. What? Only 3 times? Okay, good. I was gonna say, I have played it more than 3 times. I've played it 46 times, 48 times, 50, 66 times. And I win 73% of the time with the classical Sicilian. As black. This is me as black, by the way. The most recent game, Ron Hay destroyed me. He destroyed me with Bishop E2, by the way. And chances are, I did not play... Oh, I did play G6. That seems weird. Oh, I played E5. But normally, guess what? I go back into the dragon. The old standby. That's okay. I destroyed myself because I played the Boleslavsky. I can play any opening, anytime. But like I said, as black, I should have 64 games in the Boleslavsky, right, as black, but I've only got 5 games, and I am 60-40 with it at the moment. I'm 2-2 with E5, and I tip the scales with my 1 G6. And this was against one of my students, Mero, what the heck, who is actually very, very strong. Mero, what the heck, is very, very strong. He has not shown up since I played that match with him, ironically. He has not come back. He challenged me to a championship or a semi-candidates match, and I think I beat him 10-2. Queen to b6, you think? Queen to b6 in this position is that a move? That's not a move. I know it's a move against bishop c4. So if white plays bishop c4, I do play queen to b6. Much of the time. I have played e6. I've ended up in the position after that. Bishop e3 is usually played terribly enough. Wow, I'm 88%. What is the worst move that I've played here is h3. h3 g6 again. No, after f4. Okay, queen to b6. Yeah, that's not good. This is the first time for this position for me as white and as black. So yeah, a3 is, let's go to the Masters database. Queen to b6, a3 has never been played before in our Masters database, but in the Lichess database it has to have been played. 64% for white. Perfectly logical move, a3. Oh, getting back to this one, yeah, the dragon. Yeah, you should definitely be playing a3 g6. Can't be played. But in general, the best plan is queen to c7, bishop d3 because white's stopping bishop c4, and then g6. This is the main line. Really good for black on average. Now the most important thing for black to remember is not to castle. I feel like flying to Oslo right now to get in this weekend tournament. Is that Maud playing? Anyway, perfect tonight. Let's make sure that I'm not being called upon to play just yet. Apostolate? Yes. So we have it down. I'm going to make a mental note here. French. I'm working on my French. I set my subtitles on Netflix to French, by the way. And I have to decide what I'm doing against. I have to really decide what I'm doing against d4. Because I play all openings. e4. If we're really going to make a traktor now. If you've not checked me out on my socials, I need help with my BIOS configuration. I had a question. Again, check out Lily Red Wolf. Check out A-Robs. And check out Coach Quasi, who are just here. E4, sir, E4. Alright, I can't let too many of those go by without doing some reps. I've got stuff in the way, so this is going to be a trick. Ah! Oh, yes. Oh, this feels so good just to be down here. Ah. 14 more to go. Whew, gotta lose this. It's affecting my play as a pool player as well. Hold on, I'm marking it off my to-do list here. $14 to go. Hats on for me. Fine. I'm gonna choose a nice loose hat because this is warm in here. One to match my chair. Oh, I love it.
I come from down in the valley where Mr. Winger.
Cheers, Pegasus. I refunded your guide to raid, by the way, if you didn't notice.
Like your daddy John, me and Mary, we met in high school.
I'm gonna always turn up the Bruce. Who do we have here? Coach Quasi, A-Robs, Lily Red Wolf. I'm still looking. Oh my gosh, we have Lana Ray as well. How am I getting so lucky? 1.8K followers. Lurking celebrities.
For my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna say. I accidentally replied.
No flowers, no wedding dress. At night we went down.
Did I do it again? I replied to Lana Ray. Oh, down to the river. Please throw a follow if you can. Carlanga 98. Is that the most recent one? Hold on, I'm missing my feed. What is going on here? I'm not seeing what's going on. Thank you. Sorry, Pastole. Carlonga, thank you for the follow.
E6, E4, D5.
I do need coffee after this one. Alright. Note to self, I have to decide what I'm doing about this. This is the right way to do it. This is the right way to do it, right?
Yes.
Very hard game, but queen d6 also a little bit slow.
Knight D4, Queen D4.
That's always an interesting move.
Someone exactly like you.
Yes.
Give me that extra tempo.
Maybe
Whether or not it's
right.
worth it,
By
I do not
you
know.
can make like this, yes.
C3.
I am very worried now.
C4,
Knight take D4.
Come through.
knight c6, trying to cut.
Someone like
B3.
make it all worthwhile.
Maybe queen d5.
Someone like you.
Yes. Bishop B3. Take E4 now.
Because
Sorry,
he
Carlonga.
can make
The French defense wins. Thank you, Pegasus, for the heads up.
I've been traveling a hard road.
So I have to decide what I'm doing against the Teresh. I haven't actually got a repertoire against the Teresh. Let's see here. If I'm black, E4, E6, D4, D5. I have played. Oh no. I win against the advanced variation is just a terrible opening against either the Khan. I'm doing my Sham Shanklin routine. No worries. Carlonga, we have to really learn. It's alright. I don't know what I'm doing either. We put our pants on, one move at a time. Isn't that strange that Moobot is so late? So let's just see what we're supposed to do here. So this is all the rage, by the way. This is all the rage. This is like the #1 move. When I grew up, it was E takes D5, Queen takes D5, Knight on G to F3, C D4, Bishop C4, transposed, Queen D6, and this is, I've been on the black side of this 3 times, and this is pretty standard. Let's go back to the Masters though. Wesley So versus Anand, Karyakin versus Caruana, doesn't look good for white here. If we look at the last so many encounters, even Kasparov cannot win with white. Doesn't look good, yeah? Let's increase that size just a little bit. Yeah, even Kasparov cannot win with white. So what are we going to do? Should I do another 25 while I can? Hold on, oops, I didn't mean to leave that window. So that in our game, E takes D5. This just transposes, I think, to the main line, right? E takes D5, Queen takes D5, and all you have to do here is castle, Carlonga. Castles, I've done it too, by the way. I have played Knight to B3 against International Master Jay Bonin when I was white, and I did exactly the same thing as you. I lost the whole tempo. A whole tempo, and I went on to lose. It's just not easy to recover from this one, because you have to guard your bishop. So Knight E4 here, and the original one is Knight on F to D2. This is the interesting part. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do here. This is the only way to mix it up. probably pretty equal, but I would probably go with knight c6. Knights before bishops. I wouldn't double my pawns. Let's put on one of the others' games for a moment. Kingslayer Sloan. Apostolette. Apostolette is pushing the envelope with knight g3 possibilities after bishop d6. I really want to help Belyaev 1978. Does a streamer see a viewer's name anywhere? Yes. You can actually see everyone. If you go to the top of the chat box and click on the people icon right next to stream chat, you can see everyone who's in, who's not chatting. Outside your door, I've been every day. I don't know why these players aren't finishing their development. It might be a little late for that with this one, but let's say bishop takes check. Yeah, knight c6 is a good move. Get your pieces out, Alexei. Get your pieces out. Don't trade pieces. Don't move the same piece twice. Get your pieces out. But when you close this chat, how would you close the chat, TFS? When you close the chat, I mean, even though you might brush it aside or close it on your browser window. We need to get everybody in the Swiss. Daily, diligent training. Daily, diligent training. Never miss an opportunity to practice, to apply yourself, to do your best. Okay. Yeah, you're right there, only it says TFS lowercase. Where did it come up? It came up as I actually clicked on Whisper. Yeah, I see you. I'm going to wait for a moment for it to refresh so that maybe you can go away. I see, as long as I see 8 viewers, right? I just clicked on your name in the chat and I clicked on Add Friend. From clicking on your name in the chat. No, if you're watching the stream, that is what I see in the stream chat. Users in chat, that is what we see. Extra more? OMG. Extra more. Hold on, let me just check out extra more. Have I followed extra more? I have not yet followed extra more, but I am going to shout them out to see what they were doing last. They've got 13.8k followers. They were a former streamer, if not a current streamer. Who are we going to follow? Perenel, Apostolette. Apostolette has gotten exactly what he wants out of this game with mutual king unsafety. Reload. I love it when it does that. Kingslayer Sloan. Both of these players, I'm getting coffee. Hold down the fort, please. I may have to replay this song when I come back. Hopefully it won't finish before I come back.
This nation owes you a huge debt today.
you love it when you go downstairs and they hand you bills that need to be paid? That's what I'm for. I pay bills. You gotta love it, right? That CM is crazy on Play for the Draw. It is a thing of beauty. What is going on here? Oh, I love it when they send you a check. This was not a bill. This was I made an overpayment, so I got some money back. I wish they'd just apply it as a credit. Who's going to ever pay attention to an overpayment of escrow? Why is Kingslayer Sloan on the wrong end of this again? Dudovich. Oh. Dancing in the moonlight. So I haven't had to make a decision yet on D4. But Lily the Great, is this the Lily the Red Wolf? Hold the phone here. From the Philippines. Whoops. Right. I take it back. Carlili the Great is not. It is great to have you in the chat. That was you. Flex, good morning. It is morning for me. It is 9:05 a.m.
Yes.
I don't know if it says the time and date where you are when I type time.
By bad luck.
It says 9:05 for me. I'm curious as to what everybody else sees. There is no substitute for the Ruy Lopez. Rogan, Joe, Flo, Baby, and the Legends of the Stream. I shouted out Rogan earlier, didn't I? No, if I didn't, let me just... Rogan is the man. He's got one of the best names, too. Beware of people with 3 first names, Grandmaster Joel Benjamin would say.
Yes.
Raid! Yeah, we need a raid one. Hold on here. I'm going to put it up here. I'm putting my emotes over here. We definitely need a Fedora raid.
Recently I watched one with Gary Kasparov explained how to
Alright,
play.
we're going to play this very, very dryly.
He told I call it golden rule. If you made some consecutive 10 threads in consecutive threads, your opponent will blunder. Knight f6. Knight c3. Short. Yes. Knight e5.
All standard, by the way. All standard moves. All theory. Things are good, Roken. Wow, my opponent is just going to give it up like that?
Rook e1 back. Knight g4.
Yeah.
He missed bishop before and now he's losing. Yes.
Sola.
C take 5.
Bishop F6. Queen B4.
Lasula.
Two knights not healthy. D7. Maybe yes.
All standard. All standard.
A3. Maybe look for king. Maybe go to defend. Defend. Yes. Knight E5. Knight take E5. Bishop takes E5. Bishop takes E5. Rook take E5.
Should I or should I not?
Yes.
Cold as ice to sacrifice our love.
Also most natural move in Russia. Yes.
Tide state, right? I've seen it before, it happens all the time. Closing the door, you left the world behind. So if I take, he takes, I take.
Take on C. Every player first. Yes, take on C.
It's too bad I don't have a rook on D1, right? It's our love.
Queen E4. Yes.
Pay the price, I know. I've seen it before, it happens all the time. You're closing the door, you leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. Feelings, but someday you'll...
Yes. And he starts to create also some threat of big diamond. Rook
Cold. Cold.
Yes. Maybe some will be some sensations. There is some tactical by rook G5. Yes. King H1.
As cold as ice.
King H7.
So E5. Rook to D5. Yes, I know. Cold as ice, I know. We're tenderizing his lovely pawns. That's all we're doing. Tenderizing. Tenderizing. We just beat on them with a little mallet until they're ready to be cooked. Looks like Timur Graev in the talent in Offerspiel. But I know it's not. What is going on, folks?
Take on C.
The Avenue. Girl like you. Need a girl.
Maybe
Maybe yes. Now F5. Now bishop rook is 3-4.
Just in case they were thinking about it.
Okay,
I could get into trouble here. I will know in a moment.
not bad move and limited theory is end. Yes.
Down on you.
Also lost nature of all interaction. Yes.
Wow. Not at all what I was expecting. I don't get it. If I take, they take. And then what?
Rook F3. Again complications. Rook C8. Yes. Lost luggage, I don't know what happened. Yes.
I don't get it. But I do understand it. I just ran so far and back. Rook check.
Play.
How much material do I get? So if I play rook takes f4, rook takes, I lose a rook. So that's not good. If I play king to g1, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, pawn takes. How many pawns am I up? I'm up a lot. Alright, we only live once. Let's have fun.
Should resign.
Oh, I miscalculated.
Yes.
I was getting checkmated, by the way. I was getting checkmated. Rook takes queen, pawn takes queen, rook to c1 is mate, by the way.
Queen d1 and check. In h2. Queen d7 right move. You should play by your own brain. Rook c4.
We're going to start anchoring against our weaknesses here.
Queen d6. Interesting. Rook f3. g5. Sure. Stop.
Just because his king is so happily.
Yes. g3.
What is he threatening?
Otherwise, his position lost. Yes. Queen E2. King G2. I don't believe. Yes.
I can't believe I escaped checkmate. That's all there was to it.
And he started to create also some threats on big diamond.
And I gotta make sure that my opponent
Yes.
let's do it this way.
Queen E5. Check. No. Play. Nice. Yes. King G8.
Whoa.
Take on E4 maybe.
Rook all night.
King A2. Yes. You can also see some special chocolate was gifted.
I will do the quarterback sneak later.
Queen G6.
Uh-oh.
Take on A7. Yes. I think white is better.
I think white is better too.
Queen H5. Check. Yes. King G2. White don't believe.
And there is no further check, right?
G7. Take Queen F8. Yes. Need to coordinate.
So he has to stop both Queen A8, Rook A8.
Yes. G8. G7. Check. H7. Check. King G8. Okay. Check. He resigned now and yes.
Whew. There was probably a draw in there somewhere. Sorry, Carl Lilly. I was very lucky in that game. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. As Capablanca once said, much to my demise as well, the good player is sometimes lucky. Not the great player, which he was very modest about, fortunately. Good players are sometimes lucky. What happened to the person that beat me in the first round? or that I lost to in the first round. Tarunchask, where did you go? Uh-oh. Before I do anything, I need to... All right.
Knight C3. Yes.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, I'm supposed to play,
Maybe
I'm
E6.
supposed to play the French
E3.
defense, which I can no longer play.
Knight
Knight
C6.
C6.
Bishop G2.
What about G6, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Material advantage.
D3.
D3.
Bishop E7.
Bishop E3. Not draw.
Not draw.
Knight
Knight
D4.
D4.
Yes.
Yes.
The knight
Knight
D7
D7
should play.
What to play?
D5.
D5.
E3 maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Need to develop this.
I don't want to know the reason why. Ah, bollocks. Can I do this?
Take
Take
on
on
E4
E4
now.
now.
Yes.
I don't want to be a
Cannot
murderer.
suggest any
Any
moves.
moves.
C
C
take
take
D4.
D4.
Yes.
Yes.
C
C
take.
take.
Bishop H6.
H6.
What's his idea?
E3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, there's always a million tricks. There are a million tricks to be played. Rogan Joe Sloan, streamer extraordinaire.
Yes.
The guy. I don't want to be this anymore.
Greedy
Greedy move.
I don't want to be the reason why. Do I get to keep my bishop? That's the important thing. I want to keep my bishop. That was the most important thing.
Yes,
He
yes.
can take my knight on d4, but I want to keep my dark squared bishop. A murderer. Thanks, Coach Quasi. I agree with you. I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling. Every time, despite my record, by the way, JL Enamorado has a better position against me every time. That has
Yes,
not
yes.
changed. That has not changed the outcome of the middle game and the end game, fortunately. Right now, JL, and he actually has one of my favorite last names, Enamorado. By the way, Coach Quasi deserves another shout out. Way, way overdue. I don't know how often Coach Quasi streams. Do you try to stream once a week? More than once a week? Occasionally? What's up? Someone asked me on Twitter how often I stream.
Yes.
I was like, are you kidding?
Simple take on E3. Simple
I
take
stream
on
every day.
E3.
Every day I stream.
Big game.
So we are very lucky here to have 6 pawns to 6 pawns. But I have the 2 bishops. So I don't know, Coach Quasi. You got a great name, though.
Yes.
I have to admit. 1 to 2 times a year. I tell you, post-pandemic, that is exactly where I thought I would be. Could ever have you again. So no matter what he takes back with, I think black is better here, actually. You stream a lot on Discord? That is cool.
Yes. Simple take on E3.
Got it down. Hearts are cute.
Sorry.
You know what?
Yes.
I'm just going for a standard, I would like to not be worse operation.
93.
I haven't decided where I'm putting my pieces yet. Ready for long battles in the night. Fine. Hounded by passion, you foolishly let someone. Warnings went off in your head, still you had to give in. I don't know whether my knight wants to go to F5, D5, or C6, D4, B4, or D4. But we're going to find out. Let's just keep tagging.
So better chances.
You know what they're for. They sound so convincing.
Yes.
Really? Do I dare? Do I dare? I don't think I should dare. But let's see what happens. I don't know if this is... I don't like putting pawns in front of my fianchetto bishop.
Yes.
Yes.
If not safe, about
thinking.
Alright.
Yes.
So both won and lost.
Take on E3.
Let's just pound it through because I want to double rooks. Also because I want to...
Yes. Queen B4.
Am I going to get anything out of this?
Knight
I don't know.
B5. Cutting all pieces now. Trying to win.
I'm just enjoying
Yes.
myself too much. This is where I mess up. By the way, this is where I royally get screwed much of the time. Come on, come on, come on. Look at my bishop. How terrible is my bishop?
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. So if I play bishop takes E2, queen takes B6, I'm not up of material in any way, but I could lose material.
Increase tension. Maybe yes.
Very annoying that I have to play rather defensive moves. Don't not move. I was expecting knight a4. Bishop c6 check, winning the queen. Yeah, bishop c5. Do it. Let's check it out. I believe you're right. We gotta get you streaming more often, Coach. I accidentally forgot that I'm supposed to be playing the French. This is the problem with Preparation H. This is just crazy, right? Alright, what did I do to deserve this? Am I just completely worse here? Nobody has ever played this, but I want to see what I played as black. I've never played this position as black. I've never played this particular position. Oh, I played it once before in June of this year. And then I played a6. Knight c6 by transposition, I believe. Knight c6 makes sense. What are they doing here? Anyway, let's keep this up. So here, I want to see what the masters play. Knight e7. Queen a5 actually makes a lot of sense to prevent that. So Queen a5 does make a lot of sense. Yeah. Luc van Wheelie. I like Luc, but he didn't win that game. Knight e7 and Bosboom. Not a bad Dutch player. Milos Perunovic played d6. Something to be said for that too. Just guarding your pawn against any capture. That's probably the safest one. Yeah, d6 probably the safest one. That is Catherine. Catherine Bruwald is playing in the OSK, the Oslo Shuffleskop. Oops. So I got very lucky in this position. This was a mistake. That's crazy. Bishop g5 does make sense. At least then your bishop's not hanging. So I was very lucky in this. She's killing me. What are they supposed to play? Oh yeah, of course. That was what I was expecting. And I was actually torn in that position. I mean, I also was considering that they might try this move along with that move later to get to that square, but it never occurred to me to go to that square. So, Bishop c6, Coach Quasi? Yeah, that was what you meant. It just wasn't crushing enough, unfortunately. If it's still going, I hope so. I really just wanted to play rook to d2. I also wanted to just take, but that would have been drastically bad. Boy, did I resist disaster. I'm only up a pawn in this position. What was the best continuation for white? e4. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to try to trade everything with bishop takes e2 on that one. So e4, bishop h6? That's kind of awkward. Awkward! So on e4, bishop c6 could have been played. After all, I am up material. h5. Did not consider that. Did not consider that. We're an American band. I don't know that I would have found any of those moves. Alright, we're off against Max. Again, we have resolved to ourselves on our FM training repertoire that we are going to be playing e4. Max is playing the French. Let's see what kind of a French player he is. He is a wimpy French player, playing the Bern variation. The Bern variation is not as good as the Rubinstein variation.
Bishop d3.
Is this Randy Newman?
Yes. What else? Castle should play faster. And he starts to create also some threats on big.
No, that can't be mod. In cars. Uh-oh, I need to get this one on Facebook. I'm sorry. Let me just take a quick peek on Facebook. Par for the course. In cars. I'm going down, but I'm taking you with me. I like it. Logic. Logic is here. I did not realize logic is here. The problem with these is that I want the standings in the Swiss. I don't know if logic is streaming though.
Activate. Yes.
Where is Opperspiel?
Very also some decision. Yes.
Alright, so meanwhile, This is a very silly move on my part.
Rook.
But I do want to make my opponent's life very, very,
Yes. Bishop B7.
very, very miserable.
Bishop F4 most probably. Knight D7.
Now they still can't do what they want to do.
Okay.
So we will see.
Maybe not the best. Queen C8. Yes. Knight E5. Knight E5 cannot.
The most winning.
Knight A5.
Argentina, Homer Court,
A5. Bishop B7. Very bad. Queen H5. Yes. G6. Cannot activate A5. C5. Yes. Bishop take E4. Let's take E4 maybe. Maybe very deep decision through A8. Yes. F8. Queen H4. Chess legend. Bishop G5. Rookie. Okay. Bishop F6.
What could my opponent do here that I'm not expecting? Bishop E7?
His opponent tried to make 4-3.
I see.
Queen H3.
That was what I was expecting.
Queen D2. He cannot lose this game. Special weather here. Yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad. There is no oxygen enough, there is blood pressure, there is sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot respire. So, to change your mental mind, to change your adopt for this weather condition, especially from Norway.
So I want to just play.
Very difficult. Now, very important. Yes.
Why can't I play G4 here? Can I play G4?
G4.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if I can play G4 here, but we will find out.
43, but believe me, it's plus 50. Now it's not very pleasant weather for chess. Yes. She take H5, very important for this position. Queen D3. Take on D3, take on D3. Yes. check 15 G8.
We measure the room, they know the score.
Take on A7.
They're mopping up the butcher's floor.
We have more rooks where this one came from.
So better chances.
Let's see how many rooks does it take to get to the center of a lollipop. I don't want to chase him to a better square.
Yes.
Wow. My opponent is so kind. He should have played rook h7. If he knew what's good for him, if he knew what was good for him.
Yes.
If he knew what was good for him.
H1. Check.
Good for him. Go back. Where? I don't know, but go back.
H6 he played. Yes, bravo. So,
Can we just take? Or can we fork?
yes.
How about Zook swap? Zook. Zook. Swap.
On long side.
Uh-oh.
His own counter. So I cannot
Zook
wait.
swap.
Yes.
Zook.
It's simple, it's crystal clear. It's roundabout and it's somewhere here. Last amongst our winning.
Zook. Zook. Swap.
Can be beaten.
Zook swap.
Yes. G5. G7. King H8 only.
Standard routine completed. So is Logic in here? Logic, where'd you go, buddy? What round did he say he was going to take somebody down with him? I'm going down, but I'm taking you with me. Is that true? Did that happen? Okay. The rivalry continues. Mad quick chess. Nobody bluffs. Is that a new one? Easy with aces. Good for you. This is going to ruin my French streak. I've been playing the French defense so many moves in a row, but my opponent is going to stop me from playing the French.
Yes. Unbelievable.
Mad quick chess. Completed the trifecta of all the streamers that have been in this stream. Hold the phone. No way. Extra more was in. Hold on here. I want to do all the streamers in a row, and I'm going to finish with the best of them all. All these streamers have been in our chat today. Lily Red Wolf.
E6. Knight C6.
Dude.
Yes.
Oops. I misspelled it, darn it.
Sharp.
C. QC. And of course, he's one of the legends. Mad Quick Chess is one of the legends.
Yes.
Yes.
V3. Okay, want to play? Yes. C5. Knight F3. D6. D4. Bishop B7. Yes, Bishop B3. Right.
And now,
Knight D4. Now F5. Yes.
yes,
Knight D5. I don't believe.
you must go.
Even he can play. I don't
Oh no, maybe you don't go. Did I lose this way before? I may have lost this way before. I may have not. Told me once, but I forgot.
Okay, now found sequel.
I've been down worse.
Yes. Yes.
I have been down worse before.
Bring knight on G5.
As we trap his queen. As I try to trap his
Some
queen.
cream he put on face. Maybe it will help him if he did not arrive and buy his cream from him immediately.
I don't know, let me just do a throwaway.
So,
Because I want to relocate. I don't like that diagonal being open.
yes.
I am following the games. Yesterday, Ali Reza played Bishop F5 in the Karo Khan advanced variation. I mean, what kind of a player plays Bishop F5 in the Karo Khan advanced variation? Come on. Come on, Ali Reza. What do you think you're doing, man? I should have played knight on b to d7 there. Oh no, my knight. Have we drawn?
Very good move.
I'm down one move. I'm down one game to Conte de Luna. In round 8, no less. This is Patty Smith.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Thank you for the follow, Peter Merrifield.
Yes.
Do I have no connection? Oh, no draw offers. Look at that. Isn't that clever? No draw offers. I would happily repeat this position if I could.
Very unclear. All pieces standing and time also for players now going inside.
I would happily repeat this position.
King H1. Queen H4.
With the power.
Big game. Yes.
People have the power. People have the power. People have the power. People have the power.
97. Yes.
Sorry about that. The most British name ever. Peter Merrifield. I don't know. I actually think of things, by the way, as Commonwealth these days, Rogan. But you're right. It is a very, very British name.
G5.
Alright, we're on our way. Whoa. That's why I didn't castle.
Yes.
People have the power. People have the power. People have the power.
Also looks Queen's Gambit. Yes.
Yes.
Logical.
We're going to continue our
G4.
Bishop E2, why not?
oh, I can't do what I want to do. That's a bummer. Alright, we have to simplify a smidge. Do I have to do that? Yeah, I do.
Knight takes it. Yes. 7. Check.
Yeah.
Knight
I do not like it. I do not like it one bit.
King G2. Yes. Maybe too much.
What is the threat?
Okay, H, he decides. H1. Yes. Okay, H3.
I have no threat, by the way. I have no threat at all. But I do have 2 bishops. And my 2 bishops are pretty mean. That's pinned.
Bishop takes C5.
Well, now we have an anchor. We have an anchor, folks.
Yes. King G2.
Hold on, I have to think about this. Rook takes. Bishop takes.
Yes.
Should I have taken on e4 earlier?
Right. Okay, 7. Take on F1. Right. Take on F5. Yes. Nice. Big game.
Oh, okay, I did the right thing.
Take D4. C take. Okay, H4. F4. So yes. Most probably after knight e2, some mate will come soon. Knight e4.
Shut
Yes.
up and drive.
Yes. So nice game. Rookie one back. Maybe king take on h4. Yes. Now
Now
rook
rookie
e6
c6
not
not
work.
work.
Now
Just
just
easy.
easy. White
White
can
can
make
make
the
the
bishop
bishop
e7.
e7.
Yes. Rook
Rook
e4.
e4.
Now
Now
it's
Shut
going
up and drive. Shut up and drive.
Knight e5.
95.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
It's
Oh,
on counter.
counter.
So
So
I cannot wait.
wait.
Oh, that's even worse.
King e5. Take on
Take on
e7.
e7.
Yes.
Yes.
Resign.
That was a fun game, though, Conti de Luna. A very fun game. A very, very enjoyable game. Where did I let that go? I had no counterplay whatsoever, by the way. Oh, F searches. I did not realize that. Hit the S. This was just so much fun. Now, of course, I'm dead lost the entire time. Dead lost. I don't have a choice here, do I? Check. No choice. No choice, no choice, no choice, no choice. And then E4. So what can I do here? King of 6 was a blunder. Yes, I had to play F takes E4 earlier. Just take it. And I have counterplay. Gegenspielen. Saturday night and I'm still hanging around. Can I avoid this exchange? Horse Town. Little hole in the ground. From the village in your high jeans. So it really is bishop to b7. Bishop takes c5 check is what I really don't want to happen. Pornographic magazine. I might go with king f6 even though it's terrible. Bishop takes h1. Captain Jack. Push, you'll be smiling. Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. Ugh. I think I might have to take my chances with the rook takes h2, even though the table base probably tells me I'm lost. Yeah, thanks. Bishop is like a rook, indeed. That was true way back when. Yeah. Give me the 2 bishops or give me death. Alright, Zion Pasha. Good thing we know what we're going to play, so I don't have to think about my first move.
E5.
Wow, have I had 3 E4, E5s today?
Bishop E5, my friend. Why not? A6. Yes. What about
Weakening the
B5?
queen side.
Bishop E3, Bishop C5.
Captain Jack will get you high.
Yes.
This is not a good idea.
Knight take E5.
To
Play
your
E4.
special island.
Knight goes to C6.
Captain Jack will get you high.
F1.
You'll be smiling.
Yes. So.
Why would anyone want their queen out there? Holiday.
Yes.
Your brand new Chevrolet.
Mysterious move.
After all.
So you've got everything, but nothing's cool.
Yes.
Just found your father
In the swimming pool.
and you guess you won't be
Going back to school. And all. And Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Uh-oh. So Peter Merrifield,
F6.
good afternoon. It is the most British name ever, indeed. So where is that queen going? Get you by tonight. And you'll be smiling.
Yes. Game became very sharp. Make some cream he put on face. Maybe it will help him. If he beat Nakamura, I will buy his cream from him immediately. And that's where he bought this cream. So,
Fucking odd.
yes. Queen C5. Something, maybe he saw something. E5.
Let's keep up the attack. Just because stand is so dead.
Yes. And the rook F8. Check. Looks all ideas promising. Even looks bishop take G5 more dangerous. Take on D4.
I don't even know where to go. I don't even want to check him. I do not want to check him. Bush, you'll be smiling. Captain Jack.
Yes. Or what? So, yes. Resign.
Once again, I get very, very lucky. Pegasus rocks, by the way. Pegasus sings. am I still leading this tournament? What happened to Conte de Luna? Oh, he had to beat me just to get half a point behind me. Got it. Gotta love Swisses, everybody. Gotta love the Swisses. I'm overdue for 25 push-ups. It's time. Ah! I need to get my daughter in here to clean. Yeah, my daughter's not cleaning in here. My workout mat's got a little dust on it. That won't happen again. Let's mark it off. 300 push-ups to go for today. Is that right? No, we have 13 more reps to go. Okay, Google. 13 times 25. As though I can't do the math on 325.
325.
Pretending I'm not Asian. 325 more push-ups to go. Uh-oh. I hope this is the end of the tournament. How much time do I really have? I may have a lot of time. All right. Coffee. Mad Quick Chess in the house. Legend. Mad Quick Chess. I am so jealous. Are you, what event are you playing in? Are you playing in a side event? Are you in Vegas? Are you at the World Series of Poker? What's up? Hold on here. Coffee. 1 second. Coffee and facilities. Actually, facilities.
Invincible.
Facilities were more important on that one. How are we doing on time? Do we have time to go for coffee? 10:30 lesson. Oh, I didn't hit enter. I don't actually know what he says. What is that first line? Don't tell me that Conte Luna cut a swath past Carly the Great. Oh, he lost to jail in Alvarado after losing to Conte de Luna. Carly the Great. Carlily the Great. I feel like it might be a lily that I know, not a lily of the valley. Let's check out Max. Max versus Ron. I think Ron is about to deliver a death blow. White is desperately trying to avoid knight g3, but what will it do? Just ain't happening. Let's go back. So this is the one. Oh, the other game ended. This is a pawn promotion exercise, followed by... Although we could have probably promoted with check, Ron. That might have been a smidge more convincing. Let's see if we get one more round out of it. TK, thank you for the raid. I tell you, I wish this automatically. TK does a bit of dancing, a lot of chess. TK BTS Shu. I have a feeling that Shu is in his actual name. How is your stream?
Special weather here, yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad. Very little oxygen enough, there is blood
I am going to play B. I
pressure,
think I'm just going to play E6 against everything from now on.
cannot respire.
Whoa.
Change your metamind, change your... Okay, I don't know about this weather condition, especially from Norway. It's very difficult now, very important. Yes, knight f6. Oh. C3 of course.
Make me move my bishop twice. So these anti-Indian systems, to me, do not seem to work really well when the opponent's not playing an Indian. I should say that for an advantage. They don't work really well for an advantage. Well, we need to restore our stream to our regularly scheduled. Am I still on my backup microphone? I wonder how the sound is with the backup microphone.
Yes.
Did I lose my Yeti? It looks like I just plain lost the Yeti.
So now again, better. Yes.
Testing, 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 testing the Yeti. Testing the Yeti. Let's see what I've got. I don't know if it means anything.
Very fast. Yes.
I have to turn it off. Projector, performance mode, undo, mute microphone. I don't know how I lost a mic. But my Blue Yeti, well, I think it was when I redid my BIOS settings this morning.
B6.
Yes. Rukivan.
So now what? I can't let him play e4.
Practically best.
Knight take e4. Took on e4. Knight take e5.
D5.
Yes.
Also practice.
Bishop b7. Yes.
What David?
Queen c2.
Alright, what do we want to do with this person?
Yes.
The bishop has to take.
Okay, maybe should take and maybe queen d5.
Maybe. Maybe just queen d5. Don't want to see your face no more.
This variation is so
Else's eyes now woman. Stay away from me.
Yes.
He missed bishop f4 and now he's losing. You should play by your own brain. G5. Okay, c4.
Am I going to lose my queen? Maybe.
Yes. Queen c6.
Yes. I'm going to lose my...
He can make any move and now many moves as he likes. Bishop e3. Not draw.
h5.
Okay. We're on our way. Else's eyes now woman.
Take d8. Now position like yes. Rook take d8. Now position like
But what to play? Check. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
There are a couple of tricks involved here, by the way. I'm no good for you. Hey, on lesson in 3, streaming for 3.
Yes. Queen d2.
Yes and no.
Okay. Cool.
okay.
In your ladder, ooh, in your ladder. Hold on here. What do I want to do with this player? In your ladder, ooh, in your ladder. You said you could replace.
Make move.
Oh, in your ladder.
You said you couldn't face me. You said you could replace me.
Yes.
Could have done it better.
Take a6.
Darn it. Something. Loving.
Queen E5. Queen D2. White make the rook. D6 I know. Yes. Queen C2. Dear spectators, yes. Capture on B2. Yes. Bishop take E4.
Prove to me your loving.
Queen D1 check. King G2.
Am I down a pawn?
Yes.
I
Position.
feel like I'm going to be down a pawn.
Queen D3. Yes. Queen D6. Interesting. Queen E5. Queen takes E5. Bishop takes E5. Sharp. Bishop takes G5. B5. Chess legend. Bishop E6. Some decision I don't like. Now all queen side pawns became weak. Yes. Bishop E7. Bishop C6. King F1. More try to cut knight.
Ron is cinching down on me here.
A5. Bishop takes C5. Bishop C3. Okay. F3. Yes. Okay. E5. 2. Yes.
I have to have courage.
Bishop D4. Take on D4. Take on D4. Yes. E4. D3. Maybe some will be some sensations. Yes. D3.
This nation knows you huge debt.
King F6. Yes.
Yeah, I lose. Ron, you're a beast.
Oh, G6. But what if bishop e8? Resign.
Ron, you are a beast.
Yes.
The Master John, LCTTV, Twitch TV. How are you?
Yes.
Wow. Is this what I believe is true? Yes, we have another streamer visiting us.
Yes.
All right, Peter Merrifield, mental toughness in chess. That is a very good question.
No, position didn't.
I don't have much time, unfortunately, because I have to dart out for a lesson. But let me see if I can thank. Hold on here. The Master John LC. Hold on here. Where are you?
Yes.
Welcome to the chat.
No.
And let me make sure that everyone follows the Master.
Yes.
I like it. By the way, Mad Quick Chess, thank you for dropping by.
Very fast.
I want to know more about. I've been okay, man. Unfortunately, I'm darting off to a lesson that should have started at 10:35 minutes ago. But
Yes.
I hope to see you again. I definitely followed you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for chiming in. We've had so many streamers. Yeah, you don't. I have to get up the other camera so you can see these full books and these full books, as it turns out. You can sort of see them, but trust me, there's 6 bookcases all around, and I really hate it when people say they don't open a book. And the other 50% of the time.
No.
Cheers, John. Haley versus Hartley. That's very cool. Trevlar also has a training tool that I've yet to check out, so I apologize, Trevlar, if you think that I'm not on it. Let me wrap up just because I have to. I have a most wonderful student coming up. He's a very earnest fellow. He tries really, really hard, and I'm trying to figure out where do we go from here, everybody. Tosh Queen needs the most help. Master John, street fights with your daughter. Baby chess gangsta. Nice. Books aren't good for warmth. Maybe that's why it's so warm in here. I'm burning up. I am burning up. It's crazy how much I'm burning up. Looks like Tosh Queen is in the middle of a sub-battle. Sandy Rose Chess is working on something. Do we have any Lee Chess streamers? I was working on my friends this morning. I could go with Andy Rect. GM Tranquilizers on Lee Chess. Andy Rue 72. Hold the phone.
Yes.
Andy Rue 72. Let's do it. Everybody enjoy Andy Rue 72. He is about to be working on something here. I don't know if he is on the phone. What to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is on my day to buy.
I need to play more.
Away. I really want to thank everybody who stopped in today. Master John, I'm going to check in with you when you are streaming. All right? And Roken, of course. Thank you, Roken. Where were we? We need TK, who joined us for a raid. Mad Quick Chess, we just got him before. Lily Red Wolf. give her a shout. Life is okay. Lana Ray was here. Very much appreciated. Cycling up and through before we run out of time. Coach Quasi, obviously. Thank you for stopping by. Master John, of course, the most recent. And we're doing our credits here. Extra more for being for lurking. Thank you. Cheers.
Absolutely destroyed.